Hey, I want to talk to y'all for a second. No music today. Just want to talk to y'all for a second about a few things before I go in this gym. We're doing this shit old school today. No music today. Let me get my vitamin real quick. I hate when I do that dumbass shit. So what I want to talk to y'all about is you got to understand that I shouldn't have done that. I forgot that it does that dumbass shit. You got to understand that people are going to talk to multiple people, man. That's just the way it is. And you have to be okay with that. At first, anyway. At first, you have to be okay with that. Am I saying everybody out here does it? Not necessarily, man. I feel like if somebody really trying to fuck with you, I think they will cut off options. Because some of us understand that if I find somebody I like, then why the fuck would I keep other options around, you know? But everybody don't think that way. Some people actually know the person they like. They know the woman or man they really want, but they're going to keep other people around for the other shit that's going on. You got people who are selfish, you know. So they know, let's say they know they want a certain person, but maybe that person don't want them or whatever. Maybe they haven't met the ideal person that they got in their head or whatever. It don't matter either way. And since they haven't, they'll keep other people around, right? People they don't really want or whatever. And then you have some people who are saying that, okay, I meet the person I want, but what happens if they start acting up? That's why I got to keep these safety valves. That to me, that is not a good thing. I feel like if you meet somebody you like and it seems like they starting to like you or they like you, whatever, I don't see no point in having other people lingering around. I don't understand. Like, what are you losing? Because if you really like them that much, wouldn't you just stop? Wouldn't you have stopped with one of them? Why'd you keep looking for more people if that was what you liked? See, that lets you know that a lot of people are full of shit, man. It's not that they're not necessarily finding somebody they like. It's more of them keeping people around that they don't like. If that makes sense to y'all. It's not really them finding somebody they like. It's more of them keeping people around that they don't like. Because if why do you have people around, right? If you don't really like none of them like that. Think about it. If somebody don't really like, say, 10 people, there's 10 people they interact with, they don't like none of them. Okay, so how's it possible that they're meeting you or still looking and searching? Why are these people still around? Why are they keeping them there for? It just lets you know that no matter what, certain people are going to keep a lot of people around for whatever reason. It could be attention, it could be money, it could be sex. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just know that this is the game that people are playing. And that's why I make videos all the time. So you're not one of those people that get caught up in their little web of rotation, basically. For whatever reasons, right? Because that's what's going on, you know. And it don't matter. Here's another thing y'all got to realize. You could be someone's best option, and that don't mean that they feel that you are. And sometimes maybe they feel that you are, but they still want multiple people to talk to. If you're dealing with a person who doesn't want multiple people, the moment they meet the person that they really think they like, and that person likes them back, first of all, let me ask y'all this. How do you have 10 women or men just lingering if you're not that type of person? Because every time you meet somebody, say I meet a woman tonight, I don't really like her. Then wouldn't I just, maybe she wants to say hi every now and then or something, but let's hypothetically say you're actually dealing with them, getting benefits from them, whether it's sex, attention, whatever, right? Now, keep that in mind, the benefits. Now, let's rewind back to me. Say I met a woman tonight, right? But I didn't really like her like that. Why don't I just let that woman go if I'm not that type of person, right? The only reason why I would keep them around if I not that type of person is for benefits. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I guess what I'm trying to say is this. If people are the type of people that claim that they're looking for the special one, the moment that they realize, like, this is a cool person, but they're not for me, they're not going to leave them around getting benefits from them, man. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to leave it alone and they're going to keep searching for the one they want, right? That's what you would think, right? That's not what people are doing. And a lot of y'all are getting caught up in they web. You know, that's why the moment you sniff that shit out, like, that person probably talking them all. It's hard to tell if somebody really like you or not because they don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? But it's not, to me, it's not about whether she like me or not, because if she ain't really been around me enough, how can she really say that? To me, in my opinion, it's like she don't really know me to know if she like me or not. So I don't take it personal. But when I see women trying to talk to me and then talk to him and him and him, that's when I'm good. Because that woman should kind of know what she wants. That's the problem right now with a lot of people. They don't know what they want, and that's why they keep talking to different people, man. They don't know what they want. You even got people married. Dude got a whole wife. And still trying to fucking sleep with this woman and that woman. They don't know what they want, man. That's why they doing it, man. They don't know what they want. And it brings me back to the point of, if people don't know what they want, a lot of times nobody's going to be their number one option, or should I say choice, because you could be their number one option and they don't know about it, but no one's going to be their number one choice. It's not going to happen because they don't know what they want. You have to know what you want in order for somebody to be your number one choice. You got to know what you want. When you know what you want, you run into somebody who's your number one choice. You're not scared to only deal with them. So my question is, if everybody in the world claim that they're looking for the special one, how do you have people still hanging around that you basically came to the conclusion that they're not the one? Shouldn't they be gone by now? And don't give me the excuse that, well, if this one don't act right that I really want, then that's why I keep them hanging around. But wait a minute. Why didn't you just stop? If they was worth keeping around, why didn't you just stop with one of them? See, you're not keeping them around because you find them worthy. Because if you found them remotely worthy, you would have stopped with them. You're keeping them around for the benefits, man. Let's be honest about it. But if y'all are both okay with that, that's a whole different story. Like, if both people are okay with, like, this is what we're going to be, that's fine. You can't argue that one. But that's not what people are doing. They're, well, let's see where this goes and all that. That's a man's favorite. That's a narcissistic male's favorite line. Let's see where this goes. Now, if a man say that and he really trying to spend time with you and showing you, that's a whole different ball game. But he's saying that and y'all ain't really doing nothing really but maybe sex or something. I don't know about that one. That's probably some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. Just like a woman, you know what I mean? Women don't need to say, let's see where this goes. I mean, they might say it, but if she do say it and she's serious and she really mean, let's see where this goes, that woman gonna give you time. You know what I mean? She's gonna spend time with you and try to get to know you. But if she's saying that and she's not really trying to get to know you, but just texting you, so she's full of shit. When it comes to you anyway. She might not be full of shit to the next guy, but to you she is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to realize that just because you're not someone's first choice don't mean that you're not their best option, man. And there's nothing you could do about that. You can't make someone see something that they don't see or feel. There's nothing you could do about it. You know what I mean? You could be like, man, look, you, old girl, he beats on you and cheats and shit. I would never do that. It don't matter. If it's not meant for that girl to like you, it's not gonna happen for whatever reason. It is what it is. Some women, I will never do this to this guy and this and that, but he don't like me. Why don't he want to like me? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Seek your own validation so you can become great. That's what's gonna make you great. Seeking your own validation, because a lot of shit can go wrong, or a lot of shit can be lost when you're seeking other people's validation and approval, you know? And now you're giving them the power to dictate how you feel about yourself, which is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not good at all. Just keep working on becoming a better person. And if people don't want to fuck with you, it's really their loss in the end. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not your loss, because you know, they might not be fucking with you, but they might not be fucking with you for the reasons you think. Like some people think I'm ugly, I'm this or that. But if you got all that shit covered, you didn't self-improve this shit. How could that be? You know what I'm saying? And even if it is, it doesn't matter. They're not the one for you. I don't understand why people continuously try to make someone like them that don't really like them. I mean, it is what it is, man. Half the time people don't even know why they like a motherfucker, let alone why they don't like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of it has to do with people, you know, exploring too many options. That's what it really boiled down to. That's what it really boiled down to at the end of the fucking day. If you put me in a room with 10 supermodels or something, I mean, good luck trying to pick which one. Like, you know, the Bachelor show or Floyd, or not Floyd. What's that dude's name, man? Flavor Flav. Come on, man, that's difficult. You really expect me to try to pick through like 10 to 20 women? Then you like something about this one, you like something about that one, you like something about this one. You're confused like a motherfucker, man. That's why I call bullshit when people say, I'm looking for something special. But then they keep looking for options and options and options. Which is cool. If you like, all right, these 10 options right here wasn't it. So I'm just going to just leave them be. We can be cool, speak or whatever. But other than that, I'm not going to use them for attention, validation, money and all that, sex and all that shit, right? So it's cool to explore options. Okay, that wasn't it. Let me keep looking. But people aren't doing that. They give me this option, give me that one, that one, that one. And I'm going to keep exploring. I'm going to try to keep these there in my grasp. You know, that's what they doing. Because they lying to y'all, man. They not exploring options to find the one. They're exploring options to find benefits. That's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole video in a nutshell right there. They're not exploring options to find the one. They're doing it to have benefits from people. And the proof is in the pudding, because you wouldn't even have options if you was looking for one option. Because the moment you realize you're really not feeling that person or some shit, whatever reason, you would probably just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? More than likely. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't keep them there. Then let me go over here and go over there. And then they classic excuse is, don't cut off people until the one shows you that they're meant for you and all this crazy ass shit. My thing is this: why are you hanging on to them other ones that you don't want though? Because if you did want one of them, how the fuck did you find this other one over here that you claim has to show you that he wants you, or she has to show you that she wants you? Don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense at all. That's like me holding on to me buying a brand new Rolls Royce and holding on to 10 junkyard cars, you know, that I not saying people are junkyard cars, but if you don't really like somebody, that's basically what you look at them as, compared to someone you like. The person you like is the Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? So Imagine me saying, I'm looking for this Rolls Royce, husband, wife, whatever. But I'm going to hold on to all these junk cars. It don't make sense, man. Right? And I'm not saying the people that they consider not to be good enough are junk. Because, like I said, just because someone's not your first choice, it doesn't mean that they wasn't the best choice. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, if people are really trying to explore options like they claim, you know, then why are they holding on to people why are they holding on to the junkyard cars? You know, if they're looking for the Rolls Royce. Doesn't add up, right? The Rolls Royce and the junkyard car ain't the same. So if you don't see these options the same as that one that you're looking for, why the fuck you holding on to them? You see, it's bullshit all across the board, people. And that's why I say self-improvement, because the thing about the self-improvement is once you love yourself, you're not going to seek that love and validation from other people. And what that does is it helps you not basically be thirsty or get caught up with the wrong motherfucker. Because the moment you see, oh, you want to talk to 5 different guys, can't fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? The moment you see that, and it don't matter how much you was interested in the girl or not. Like, damn, she's fine, man. I would have fucked with her too. But I got to do what I got to do. Man, she looked bad as fuck, but she want me to take care of her. Can't fuck with her. I had that happen to me. It was a black chick. She was bad too. Like supermodel bad. But I'm not cutting my balls off for you. I can't do that. Not happening. You know what I mean? So you gotta do what you gotta do. But if I was a person that was seeking other people's validation, I would have been like one of them simps. Because I even told men about this before a while back. I think it was like maybe 2 years ago or some shit. And they're like, you got to do this or that, dog. What you doing? Nah, man. See, that's where y'all messing up. You don't bow down to that woman. What good could come out of that? If that woman was really liking me like I liked her, you know, either she just playing hard to get or she would have been putting the effort in, right? So you got a lot of people out here who are seeking validation from people who aren't even giving them no effort at all. None. At all. I understand that a person ain't going to give you, what do you call that? Priority treatment when they don't even know if you're considering them a priority first. At first, I get it. But they're going to give you something. I mean, damn, right? But then you have people deceiving you too, who are like acting like they're giving you something just so they can get more back from you. So, gotta watch that shit too. But all in all, man, people don't know what they want. And all in all, the reason why it's fucked up out here is because it's so easy for people to talk to other people, you know, just by clicking a fucking button, man. I could be speaking to other people, you know. Women don't even have to go out no more to speak to multiple guys. He said, look at that Cadillac. Yeah, don't be walking close to that Cadillac, motherfucker. Look like y'all's getting a little close with the damn book bag. But yeah, man. Once y'all realize that, this is what y'all really gotta realize. If someone doesn't choose you, or like you back, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you got to understand that it does not mean that you wasn't the best choice. Or it don't mean that you won't be the best choice, because it's a marathon, not a race. So if a woman doesn't like me back, I don't take it personal. I feel like it's her loss in the end. Even if she finds some great dude, I still feel like it's her loss, because I know who I am, right? That's how y'all gotta feel. Versus, she didn't pick me, let me do magic tricks. Let me show what I, you know, if you're a woman, he didn't pick me, let me do this and do that. You know what I mean? I get it. You got to show people you're interested, and to a certain extent, you got to show interest and all, but at some point, you got to know, like, all right, fuck it. It is what it is, man. But people can't do that because they feel like if someone doesn't like them, they feel like that means that they're the problem and they're not worthy and they're not good enough and this and that. And it don't really mean none of that. You know, just look at the rap sheet of why people like men and women. And then you'll understand, like, all right, yeah, that don't mean shit. You know, I've heard women say they like men for the dumbest reasons. Like, damn, that's really why you like the dude? Like, say we're talking, and she like, just talk. It could be a friend, a female friend. Like, why do you stay with him if he's doing you like this? And then they'll tell you the dumbest reasons why they started liking the guy and all this crazy ass shit. You just like, damn. And when it comes to men, women got to realize that, think about it. Think about how easy it is to get most men. Think about it. It don't take much. And even if you're just talking about sleeping with the woman, that's still a problem. Because what if he's with you and then he sleeps with somebody else? Well, it's a wrap then, ain't it? You married a guy and he sleeps with another girl. That's a problem. So think about that, and then think about, as a woman, how easy it is to fuck a man. That is a serious problem. Because how you ever going to be the number one when everybody out here just sleep with any woman they see? So easy. That's a problem. And I'm not saying, this is what I don't want to get twisted sometimes, because it does get twisted. I'm not saying a person that's doing a 30-day rule ain't a person that's easily to be slept with or sleeps around. Then I'm not saying a person that sleep with somebody on the third night. I'm not saying that they sleep around. Because I know a couple like a husband and wife that slept together on the fourth day. And they stayed together. They've been together over 20 years. Kids and everything. So you can't really, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if the person is a person that is easily, you know, able to just sleep with multiple people and deal with multiple people and shit, I don't think you're any exception. No matter how good you are as a man or woman, I don't think it matters. Because it's that person. It's not really you. You know what I'm saying? It has to be two people who morally believe, I just want one person for real. I don't want to fuck around like that. Both people got to really feel that way. And really, and not be the type of person that is easily tempted and shit like that. But honestly, I think it has to be in you. Because I feel like even if a person tries to change and try to be a one option person, I think they'll get that itch at some point. Just my opinion, you know, unless they worked on it. Like, say they were somebody who liked to play around and then they worked on it. Then they got with somebody, it might work. But if they got with somebody to try to stop doing that, nah, it ain't gonna work, man. You're gonna go back. You didn't do it for yourself. You didn't change for yourself. You just changed because you met somebody, and we know how that goes. That's like me going, I'm going to hit the gym because I met this woman. But then the woman leave me. Now I'm not hitting the gym no more. Or once I got her, now I want to not hit the gym no more. Go back to who I was, right? So that's what that be. Oh, man, just self-improve, man. You're special to somebody. And all it takes, everybody's special to somebody. So all you really got to do from there is self-improve, right? And just be patient for somebody you like the same as somebody likes you. That's all you got to do. And the more you self-improve, the better of a catch you're going to be, I guess, you know. For women, though, it's a little different because it seems like they'll catch no matter what they do. But that's men just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that. Got to be very careful with that. It's kind of funny in a way that a man, it's easier to see who really fucks with him when he's down. You know, like men who are struggling and women still trying to fuck with them and shit, it's probably a real chick, more than likely. But once you self-improve, it's tough. But you can find a woman out here self-improving and not sleeping with men. not trying to be finding a man. She trying to self-improve. And then you meet her, and then it could be a perfect thing. But men don't get that either. They want to deal with the women out here trying to have fun, you know, and that's why they think good women don't exist. Or women out here dealing with men that they come across that just want to have fun and not handle their business. So they think men who handle their business and ain't for everybody don't exist. It's because a lot of the good women and men are on their business. You know, they not in the streets like that. They already done all that shit, man. They grow up, you know. They working on a project or some shit. Probably in the house being a mom or some shit, you know. But hey, man, they going to keep their options, you know. Difference is everybody's going to try to explore options. The difference is people who are really trying to find somebody, you know, once they find somebody they like, they'll leave everybody alone, basically. You know what I mean? But people who aren't doing that, you know, they're putting on a facade and shit. They not leaving nobody alone. They keeping options around they don't want at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. And when they meet you, you just another option, man. Just another option. You'll know. Cause especially like if y'all been dealing with each other for a while and it still seems like that your option, then yeah, they probably talking to multiple people. Like, as far as a man, I could tell a lot of times because a woman will be real strong and then all of a sudden it's like crickets. And that could mean a number of things. I get it. But it's usually another guy or guys. So now she got new toys to play with. You're kind of like the old toy now. But sometimes it could be she's scared. And then sometimes she could be testing to see how you react. But if it's the other two, scared or see how you react, she'll come back strong, you know. But if it's the guy thing, more than likely she probably won't until them guys do her own. Then she'll come back. Now you can flip that and say men do that too, but kind of hard to tell unless the man already hit. It's tougher to tell because if he didn't hit, he's still going to act like he's super interested. You know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't hit yet. But after y'all, you know, already done something, and then he's starting to pull that shit, you'll know. You know what it is. And it's unfortunate for a woman. Not saying that you should sleep with the guy to find out. Because time will tell you. If you don't sleep with the guy, time will tell you. Because he'll get frustrated like she ain't trying to fuck it. See what I mean? So if you did let him smash, you'll see the drop off if there's other women. If you didn't let him smash, you'll see the drop off if you are showing like real interest in the motherfucker, but you just ain't let him smash, you'll see the drop off if there's other women or if that's all he wanted. More than likely. You know what I'm saying? Like you really trying to show a motherfucker you interested. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking way that he would just dip off for you for what? Don't make sense, does. But you know what it is, man. Options, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all drunk the Kool-Aid, man. Y'all drunk that Kool-Aid up, man. I'm better. You could be better than all the options they got too. You know what I mean? For real. And since you are, you be like, man, ain't no way they gonna have other options. I'm the best. Yes, you might be, but that don't mean that they see it, or that don't mean they feel that way. Because some of them just don't see it, and then you got some that just don't feel that way about you. They just don't feel you. You know what I'm saying? In other words, some might be attracted to you, but they just don't see it because they talk to other people too. Remember that. So they might like you and shit, but then they talking to other people too, and they like them too. So they don't see that you're the best. That's why they still trying to like other people, you know, you too and other people. Then you got some people who just clearly don't like you, and there ain't nothing you can do about that. Even if you are their best choice, that don't mean nothing. I can't convince a woman that wants some street dude that I'm the best choice for her. It don't matter. She might think I look good and everything. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So you can flip that if you're a woman, and you're not going to convince a player to be a husband to you. It don't matter if you're the best woman he's ever met in his life. Don't matter. He wants to be a player. You can't convince a player to be a husband. It's not happening. And even if he does become a husband to you, he's not going to be faithful because he wants to be a player. That girl that I worked with a few times, she said that her baby dad was like the perfect guy, but he wants to be a player. You know what I mean? She actually likes girls now, but she said back in the day, like he was the perfect guy, but he wants to be a player. That's the only problem. So that's what you're dealing with. A lot of people just it's boring to them to talk to one person, man. So you got a lot of people saying they want to be husbands and wives. They come in the name of husbands or wives, but they're only doing that to get the benefits of a husband or wife. They don't want to be it. They just want the benefits. What's the benefits? Attention, sex, money, all that shit. That's really benefits that you should only receive with somebody who's trying to fuck with you. For real, for real. You know, not just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're giving up you got men giving up all that money to women that don't love them and care about them, when all that money could have been saved for the wife and him. You know what I mean? That could have been more money for their family pot. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men are blowing that shit on, I ain't gonna say strippers, just women that don't really fuck with them like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got women out here who could be saving their bodies and shit for their husbands. They throwing it away on men that don't even want to be their husbands. You know, some women are throwing away money on men when it could be for that family pot. You know, these people are looking for the family life, but they're not dealing with the right people. The people they're dealing with ain't offering it. Looking for love in all the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? Let me get up in here though, because if I don't, I won't want to do this shit. So just keep in mind that just because someone don't see you as the best option, husband or wife, basically, because that's the cream of the crop, right? Just because someone don't see you as a potential husband or wife, it don't mean that you aren't the best choice. You need to realize this, because if you don't, you're going to try to keep carving at some shit that ain't meant to be, or the person don't want it to be, and they're not going to see it that way. In other words, there's women right now sleeping with some guy, right? And she sees him as husband and hoping that he will be one day. And why won't he wake up and realize I'm the best for him and this and that? It ain't gonna matter what you do, man. He sees what you do. People aren't dumb. They know if someone's good for them or not. It's just a matter of if they want the person or not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all men, you doing all this shit, and all Tyrone and Chad doing is just coming over and sleeping with them. Because she sees Chad or Tyrone as the number one choice, her future husband or wife, not you. So it don't matter what you do, fam. Don't matter what you do. If that woman really seen you as something special, she be giving back. Women try to give back to men they find special, man. Even if she work at McDonald's and she got 3 kids, that woman gonna find some way to bring you some food or something. She gonna do something, man. She gonna do things to put effort into letting you know that she's putting in effort. That's what they do, man. And so do men, for real, for real. So if you don't see that, then you know what it is. You know? But some of y'all think it's because they don't like you, and a lot of times it's not that they don't like you. It's that they dealing with multiple people. They ain't got enough energy for all that. You know what I mean? They got to spread that shit out to keep everybody interested, to keep their circle interested. So they can't give you all the text and all the this and all of that. They can't. That's why the moment when a woman or man usually starts talking to more people, that's why they can't give you as much texting. Shit like that. One word reply and shit like that. That's why. Think about it. We got to go to work. We got to do all these things. And now I'm juggling 20 different women and shit. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But if I was only juggling one, well, you can't juggle one because it's only one. Then I would be able to give that woman all the energy that she deserves. You know? Now, let's say I was juggling. Let's say I was with one woman, and then I started cheating or more women involved. Now that woman's going to get short attention. The energy's going to be different. That's how I know when a woman's cheating. You could just tell the energy is different, dog. You could tell there's some other energy coming off of her, and you could tell that there's energy that she took away from you too. And it don't even gotta be cheating. It could be just somebody you're talking to. You're like, hold on, man. She didn't fell off. She was all over me. Now she didn't fell off. Again, she could be tested, but she'll come back even stronger, you know. But 9 times out of 10, that's not it, because she gonna be scared that she gonna run you off, and so will he. You know what I mean? People who like you are scared to run you off. Think about it. But if they don't like you, they don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Well, fuck that. You know what I mean? That's how they are. It is what it is. You are the best choice to somebody. Remember that shit. You are the best choice to somebody. And they are the best choice to you. You just got to figure out that match. That's why it's called finding a match. You know? But until then, I wouldn't even worry about no match. I'd be worried about making myself the best version of me. You know, don't even worry about women and men like that for real. Because, I mean, look where it gets most people. Most people defile their lives and themselves trying to make women or men love them. When a lot of these women and men ain't looking for no love, man. They're looking for benefits. Attention, sex, money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize that. And the best way to realize this and don't fall victim to it is self-improvement, because you'll stop seeking validation. Or if you're not seeking validation from others, you'll stop. If you're not seeking it, you'll stop desiring it too. It's like, I could take it or leave it. If someone come along, great. If they don't, great. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people caught up in it because they desire that shit like a crack hit. But a lot of that shit it's not even real, man. Like like a motherfucker tell you sexy, you fine, blah blah blah. Next week she got a whole boyfriend. So that means that shit was all fake. You know what I'm saying? He tell you the best thing ever. Next week he fucking this other girl, or got a whole wife. You like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, man. Just being honest. Y'all have a good one, man. Wait, one more thing. I'm not saying allow yourself to be an option, but always look at yourself as an option until further notice, basically. That way you kind of protect yourself from disappointment. But the deeper you get with somebody, the more you should start seeing that shit become a priority, not an option. You should see, even if it's slow, it could be a slow routine. Like, everybody don't just go from 0 to 60, you know? But you should see improvement more and more, you know what I'm saying? To where you like, I think this person is just fucking with me, really fucking with me. But if you don't see that, man, you're just another option, man. And it's cool. You know why it's cool? Because we're going to self-improve. And a lot of people that are chasing multiple women and men and shit, that's stunning their self-improvement. So you're going to look back at them one day like, damn, homie, what happened to you? Like 50 Cent said. You know what I'm saying? That's going to happen to a lot of men. And it's also going to happen to a lot of women. But I'm going to speak from the man standpoint. You're going to see a lot of those guys. In high school, you was the man, homie. You know what I'm saying? But you kept chasing those women, you know, which takes away from your self-improvement. You know, and let's just say, maybe I dealt with a few women here and there for the most part, but I wasn't out there like that, you know, where it took away from my time to self-improve and my energy. And now I'm up here and you just there, or, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with women. Think about a lot of women who have decided to just try to get love way too much. You know what I mean? And try to chase after man after man after man, dealing with multiple men and all that. Look what happened. Let's be honest. Versus the woman who, of course, she dealt with men and shit like that, but she was more focused on her career or something. Look, you think I'm lying? Just look at people you know. I know you got somebody in your life or somebody you know of who took one path and who took the other, and you tell me the results. Because as a man, I know the results. I could look at men like that dude was focused on his shit. He wasn't out here doing this or that. There's another Joe Burrow or somebody like that, but they didn't do that path. They was chasing the girls in college. They was jumping off the fucking roofs and shit, drinking alcohol 24/7. Don't mean Joe Burrow wasn't having his fun, but it was secondary. It wasn't priority, you know. So now he's Joe Burrow, and even though some of those guys had the same talent as him, they not where he's at because they didn't take that same path. See what I'm saying? Life's a crazy game, man. One mistake can cost you. One mistake. I'm saying one mistake. And sometimes the mistake ain't just one-time mistake. Like some people think all mistakes are one time and that's it. Sometimes mistakes is over time. For instance, you could be drinking liquor every day and then, you know, later you ruined your life and your fucking liver or whatever. You know, that was a big mistake over time that kept happening. Or it could be running back to the wrong person. Then you get pregnant by the person or get the person pregnant. Now your life's really fucked up because now y'all really don't like each other. You knew that, but you kept running back. And you probably passed up on good women and men. No, you know what I'm saying? So all mistakes ain't just one time and that's it. So a lot of mistakes, usually the ones that affect our lives the most are the ones that we keep making over and over through time. So life is gracious. You know, there are mistakes that you can make one time and that's it. Don't get me wrong. You know, you could kill somebody and be gone for life. So, but for the most part, most mistakes are overtime mistakes and we just keep making it for whatever reason, like seeking people's validation. You know, that's a problem. And it don't mean that you got to literally seek it. Like you're going out looking, hey, like me. It could be like somebody you like. They chose another guy or didn't like you back or something and you not having it. You just won't let it go. You know what I'm saying? And now you down in the dump. How you feel about yourself. You don't want to self-improve. You know, now you really playing with fire because now you don't want to self-improve. Now you about to give up on life, you know, because you feel like nobody love you. But if you love yourself, it wouldn't matter. Okay, nobody fuck with me. That's fine. I fuck with myself. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go on this island by myself. And a woman could do that shit. I see women on the islands by themselves sometimes. Men don't want to act right. That's fine. Watch this. I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna be on this island enjoying myself, loving myself. Of course, you want love from the man or the love from the woman. You want to share it with people. We get that part, but it ain't worth trying to force shit because a lot of people ain't trying to love shit, right? And if you got kids, that's really all the love you need for real, for real. Just being honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wants somebody. But if it's about love, sometimes I feel people overlook it because they want it from a certain person. Instead of looking at love in general, it's got to be from a certain person. And if I don't want it from him or her, you know what I mean? I want it from him or her. And that can be a problem too. In that case, I'll just stay single. Like if you can't get it from someone you want to love and shit, just stay single. You know, just stay single. But in this era, most people ain't loving, so yeah, just stay single. What else can you do? I know this, you can be in a relationship with yourself and love yourself. You need that anyway. So it don't matter if I had a wife today or 5 years from now. You know, if I don't love myself and find self-love and shit, it's not gonna work with the girl anyway. More than likely, the girl's probably not even gonna be attracted to me to even be my wife if I don't love myself. Especially anyone worth having. It's easy to get a girl to love, you know, fuck with you that don't love herself or something. That's easy. But what about the one worth having? Same thing with a man. Easy to get somebody to fuck you, blah, blah, blah. But what about the one worth having? It's going to take some of that self-love from you as a woman. AKA, the more self-love you have, you're not going to defile yourself like that. You're going to make mistakes, yeah. But you're not going to destroy yourself to the point that it's almost to the point you can't be a wife to someone because you didn't let the lames destroy your shit. But if you have self-love, not having that shit, man. I let him smash and everything. He still want to act like he don't like me. I fuck him. I ain't fuck with him no more. I ain't investing no more of my energy and emotions into him. But if you don't love yourself, you know I don't want you. I'm going to keep letting him fuck and this or that. And basically, I'm going to destroy myself to the point I can't even love the right person when they do come across my life because I didn't destroy myself so much by this lane. I didn't let this dude destroy me so much, take so much from me. Think about some of the women you know, some of your female friends or something, who have let a man bring her down to almost nothing. She has no energy to give to another man, no nothing. You know what I mean? All because of the wrong man, all because she didn't love herself enough to walk the fuck away and focus on herself. And that's what it really boiled down to. At the end of the day, it's all about the self-love shit. You know what I mean? It's also about the option thing, even though that's the title. And the reason why I say it's about that option shit is because a lot of people won't let go of somebody because, well, there's no other options. There ain't supposed to be any options when you let go of somebody. You're supposed to take time to detox. I'm going to say that again before I get the fuck up out of here. There is not supposed to be any options when you walk away from a woman or man. I don't know who told y'all this shit. That's the wrong way to do it. That monkey branch of shit, that's the wrong way to do it. You can't be happy with the next person. It might be temporarily, but you really can't. A lot of people had the right next person, but they didn't go about it the right way. You were like, all right, this dude or girl is perfect right here. But I just got to let them know, hey, I'm hurt right now. So we got to take it real, real slow. And the person going to respect you for that. But if you want to lie and try to deceive or try to rush, you might not even be lying. You might just try to rush. And now you think you miss your ex because you didn't take it slow enough, or you think you don't like this perfect woman or man. So what do? You run right back to what you've been used to. That's why it's dangerous. That's why a lot of people need a detox. But we can't determine when somebody right comes in our life or not. They might come in your life right after you break up with somebody, but you got to go about it the right way. You got to go about it the right way. You got to take time because you still need a detox. You could be getting to know somebody else while you detoxing, but you're not, let's move in together and get married. Even though I just broke up with my ex and I'm still hurt 3 months ago. It just doesn't make sense, man. And the same thing's going on a lower level when it comes to getting to know people. She knew this guy, she fucked this guy, and it didn't work. Now she kind of hurt over that. And now here you come, here, me, another guy, whatever, here you come. She still hurt from that guy, man. She thinking about him. You don't even stand a fair chance. Because she's thinking about a guy she was just fucking with last week or last month. It's a serious problem. Or he's thinking about a girl he was fucking the other day. Even though he's meeting you today and you went on a date or something. Man, don't get me started, man. This is what happens when people monkey branch and shit like this, they confused. That's why they don't know what they want. That's why I'm against this casually dating. And I'm not against casually dating until you find the right one. Like, oh, this the wrong one? Okay, nah, not them. Next. That's different. But I'm going to keep you. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm out of here.